Alright, so all the resin is done. It's done, I can't think of that word, setting, whatever. It's not sticky, it's hard plastic. Per usual, the light is bad, but it's in there, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it out of the mold for you guys, and then we'll be done. It's going to be like a 1-minute video. Oh, yeah. How about I look at this and not the camera? And I do crack the, not the plastic, but the plaster a bit to get it off of here, because it's so tight. I don't know if other people do, but it's all repairable, really easy. So it's pretty much just opening up that middle that we sealed earlier. So I'll go ahead and do that. I feel so anonymous without my face on the video. But, you know, I could just be like Tim's neighbor and only show the top half of my face forever. Howdy ho. There we go. Ooh. Sorry, it's hard for me to pay attention right now since I'm still a little out of it. Sometimes the resin can overflow from the silicone and fuse to the plaster. At least that's what happens to me sometimes. So just delicately break it off. The resin should break pretty easily. That's why this plaster wasn't coming off. Should have thought of that before. I almost destroyed it. I do want to use this cast again, I think. If I make another cat, which I probably will. It's a cat muzzle, by the way. I'm talking pretty quietly, and I apologize for that. I didn't say anything important. So this is kind of wrecked, but like I said, I can fix it pretty easily since it's just plaster. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do that before I forget. So it's still there. I can still use it. Ta-da! Alright, so now I just have the silicone over the plastic, and very carefully I'm going to peel it off, just like we did from the clay. Paying more attention to the inside than the outside. But your silicones can still rip if you have resin kind of over it. My dog's playing with the plastic thing in the corner, so she's being kind of loud. So yeah, if the resin has kind of gone over it, and you try and just peel this off, it'll rip. I speak from experience. It's really best to go slowly. Even if you're kind of in a hurry, in a rush, excited. You're such a loud dog. That's okay. There's really not much to see here. I'm just really gently getting all the edges away. The resin doesn't stick to the silicone itself, so that's not a problem. I'm just getting where the where it's kind of boxed it in, I guess. I'll feel that for you later. Right, I think I got it all. We'll certainly find out. So really gently again, I'm just going to peel it like I did from the clay. It's a little easier from this than the clay usually, because the resin is smoother. Sorry, I took it away from you guys. It has a smoother finish. So. But sometimes, yeah, there are little lips that the silicone gets hot, and if there's like a little dip in the clay, you know, little something, it'll all get stuck, but that's okay. We're good. There we go. There we go. So this is inside out. I'm going to go ahead and flip it. And we did minimal damage to this, which I am really excited. I say we because you guys helped. And I'm going to plop this back in here. Once I get my pen, I'm going to label it, and I'm going to put it up. Put it away. So this is our finished product. It's kind of hard to see because it's white, and all this is just kind of extra. extra stuff, so you can break off the thin bits if you know what you're doing. Don't just, you know, guess that it's an extra bit. But I'm just snapping off all the little extras because I didn't break off anyway. It came out beautifully. I'm really happy with this. It's a big cat muzzle. It's a I got little bubbles, but they don't matter because they're on the inside. But it's a big cut and it has cat. That's why it's kind of big. I think it came out really well. I'm really happy with that. I've had a lot of problems doing this before, just little mistakes, but this turned out really well. So thanks guys for helping me out. So I don't need more. I'm always worried that they'll break, but I'm gonna line it with foam anyway. So, all right. Well, there you go. That's how you make a resin mask. This turned out to be a little longer than a minute because now I want to say that when you're done, say this was a complete mask. That was all the hard part, you know, really. Well, I say hard part. If you're going on to fur your mask like I am, and going on to build a mask around it like I am, because it's just the muzzle. I find muzzles are the hardest part to do on an all-foam mask. So making them out of resin is easier, I think. But if you're going on to do that, you still have work. You know, you still have to do all of those things. But if you're just going to have a white mask and you're just going to paint your mask and finish it, then you're set, or you're not even making a mask. I don't care. Whatever you want to make out of plastic. So if I wanted to paint this, I would give it a good surface. If I wanted to sand it, I could leave it like this. Paint it with acrylic or paint it with whatever, and then I'd seal it with some sort of spray or Mod Podge, and then you're done. And see, that's not really as intimidating, I think, as it usually is. I was pretty intimidated by resin before I saw another tutorial. And once it was explained, it really brought it, brought it closer for me, brought it down. And right now I'm examining it. I'm examining it for weaknesses, for any breaks. If I find a weakness, I can put more resin on there, or I can put foam in there to kind of strengthen it a bit. Finding little loose bits and just snapping off. And things glue to resin really well, in my opinion, because with hot glue. Because hot glue is plastic too, so it kind of bonds. So I hope that this helps. I really do. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, to message me, to comment, whatever. I got the resin and the silicone from Smooth On Ink. It's smooth and -on. And I got my clay from a local hobby store. Same place I got my my plaster bandages. All the plastic I found at home, all the mixing supplies I found at home. I think that's really all the things I used. The armature that I used, the head form, the Mr. Face, I got from Monster Makers. It's really good. You can also get them on, you can get less expensive ones that aren't quite that detailed on eBay. You just look for male mannequin heads or female mannequin heads. I have a male one. But really that's all you need. I hope I'm gesturing enough with my hands to make you guys feel entertained. But yeah, good luck on all your endeavors. I hope that I see some things out there, and if you make something using my tutorial, or you just want to show something off, please let me know. Please let me see it. I love other creators, and I just go make some cool stuff, people. I love you all. Thank you.